Listen, if y'all saw this BBW ass on Smother You and thought, okay, here's a plus size, pretty looking bitch that's going to take it easy on Lizzo. Oh, she going to have a lot of good things to say about Lizzo and her body encouragement and all the nice shit that she been talking about her body lately in the shade room and all of these blogs and shit. Listen, if y'all came here expecting that, you got the wrong motherfucking bitch because we about to drag Lizzo's fat ass. Okay, I am tired of the bitch. We about to drag her fat ass.
Do what I said. Don't make me have to beg. Make sure that I am fed. You know this shit is the best. Yeah. Telling all his friends that I am a super freak. Bitch, I'm classy outside, but I hoe up in them sheets. He ain't never in his life met a woman like me. Better know it damn right, cause her name is She, nigga.
Y'all. I don't even know what the fuck to say. Listen. Clearly, we are here to talk about Lizzo. Okay. I have been wanting to do a video on this topic for the topic being Lizzo. I've been wanting to do a video on Lizzo for so long, but I just haven't gotten around to doing it. Life happened and I, decided I wasn't going to do the channel no more. And now I'm back and this, that, and the third. And it's just like, it's been about at least like 5 different times that I can count, that I can remember, at least 5 different times where I was like, no, I'm about to do the video. I'm about to do the video. I'm about to do the video. And I feel like that's 5 too many, okay? Because it's at the point of ridiculousness let me back it up. So Lizzo obviously is this super entertainer who is a pop star, right? She came out as a rapper, but wasn't really a rapper. Then black people was fucking with her, but then black people wasn't fucking with her because she was too whitewashed. And they're like, oh, she's more for like, like the mom shopping in Macy's and Marshalls and this, that, and the third, right? So Lizzo's whole claim to fame, because now in 2022, everybody has to have a fucking gimmick, right? So Lizzo's whole claim to fame was, oh, I'm a big girl. I'm BBW. Oh, look at me. I love my body, my waist, my ass, my shape, my size, my lies. Okay, you love your lies. Okay, because from the very first second that I saw Lizzo's fat ass, I knew she was full of shit. I knew she was fucking full of shit. And I know some of y'all might be like, well, Aubrey. Okay, well, that ain't my name on the channel. What's my name on the channel? Okay, Sky, how are you sitting here talking about Lizzo and you're big boned? You're BBW ass on Smother You, get it right? Okay, BBW ass on Smother You, yes, of course. And I know some of y'all probably like, okay, well, how you sitting there talking about Lizzo? What's the dip? Like, how could, like, of all people, you should be empathetic towards her. No, I'm not. If anything, I feel sorry for her, but I'm not empathetic towards her. I don't trauma bond with her over her size, our size. Like, no, I don't. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because I'm somebody that's very intuitive, okay? Psychic, light worker, very gifted. Okay, check out my spirituality channel, Aligning Souls here on YouTube. Okay, book you a reading, baby. All right. But I'm very highly intuitive, very much spiritual, very much psychic, very much, just. And even if I wasn't all of that, bitch, I know people. I know people, okay, and I can read people very easily. And so when Lizzo came out, from the moment that she came out, something about it was just like, okay, this does not seem organic. This does not seem, because we've seen that whole fat girl trope before. Like Monique did it, Jill Scott did it. Okay, hell, I don't know anybody else, but Monique and Jill Scott did it, right? And so we've seen the black woman come up and be like, no, I love my size. And, this is who I am, and fuck skinny bitches and this, that, and the third. And I'm sticking to who I am, right? And we've seen, men come out of the woodworks and, be in love with them. And then we've heard 1,000 times the whole conversation of, y'all love fat bitches. And, don't just wait for winter to come for you to want to get up under a fat bitch. And, men secretly love these fat bitches. It's like we've heard all of this shit before. So when it came to Lizzo and what she was doing, it wasn't anything new. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't anything new. Maybe new in terms of what's pop star, but it wasn't anything new. Now, if I could add in my own little 2 cents from my own life, at the same time when Lizzo was like rising to success, that's when I was still dabbling around on YouTube. I had released like a song called Milkshake that everybody was fucking with. And, that had been part of my brand, part of Chi Chi, which is like my little rap alter ego, that was part of my sound to big up like the big girls. And I mean, it wasn't necessarily just about like a whole big girl thing. It was more so about like releasing your inner chi, right? Like your energy, but your inner chi, like your inner cunt, right? So Chi Chi's whole thing was you're a bad bitch just because you say you are, because who gonna beat your ass, okay? And because for me, obviously BBW ass on smother you, that was like, turning a negative into a positive, right? And so at the same time where I was gaining traction online with my song for, my moves and words and things like that, it's like Lizzo was also gaining traction, but obviously on a much bigger platform. And I'm just like, this doesn't feel the same, because for me, it's coming from the heart. And so, I know why I'm doing this. I know why I'm making songs, and writing the lyrics and shit that I am. I know what my message is. And I truly want to change people and get people out of this victim mindset or this insecure mindset, and let people know, like, baby, you have the power. Even if somebody calls you ugly, even if you are ugly, unless they could beat your ass, bitch, who the fuck cares? Like, it's your life. Do what you want to do, boo. Okay. If people want to call you fat, let them call you that all day. But how do you feel about yourself? Right. Like, so my messaging was a little bit more different, less victim, more triumph, right? More, underdog to success story, right? Whereas Lizzo, from early on, I clocked it. I felt like this is a form of trauma bonding. This feels inorganic. This feels like someone who never really got to shine as a kid, that now it's like, okay, spotlight is on me. And so I'm just going to grab all of my, okay, because as I'm explaining it, it kind of is no different than what a lot of other people do, but it's like, because typically you'll have the creative, the artist that got shitted on, that got bullied, that suddenly rises up to success, and they have their fan base that they have tag along with them, and it's like, okay, I'm doing this for all the misfits out there, this, that, and the third, right? Now that's fine, but where shit goes wrong with Lizzo is what I keep saying, the fact that it was unorganic and it felt like a fucking gimmick. It did not feel real, and when I say it didn't feel real, hell, like I said, there's been at least 5 times where I felt like coming online, doing a fucking video, ranting about her and her crying on the fucking internet. Because one minute is, I love my body, I'm this, that, and the third, and oh my God, can't nobody tell me nothing. And then the next minute, it's like the trolls are getting to me. Oh, I'm crying because of this, that, and the third. Or, oh, I posted a picture and it didn't get the reaction I wanted. So, now all of a sudden it's this whole social cause that I'm fighting for. And it's just like, all of that, miss me with the fucking bullshit. Miss me with the bullshit, Lizzo. Because it's like, either you're going to be that BBW ass on Smother You, the one that does not give a fuck, okay, the one that can take any bitch's man, whether it's another fat bitch or a skinny bitch, like, if you're gonna wear that, then wear that and be comfortable in that. But see, no, Lizzo's not comfortable in that. She's playing dress up. And see, that is the fucking problem. That is the fucking problem, because when it's not real, you can read fake. You can read fake, and a gimmick lasts but only so long. Everybody was going up for Lizzo and her talent. And I remember when she was performing at the fucking award show and she pulled out the flute, and it was like, oh my God, Lizzo is so talented. But see, nobody's saying that in 2022. At this point, we about damn near sick of that bitch, okay? And I shocked myself. I sound bitter, okay? I sound a little bitter. But no, we're sick of fucking Lizzo. We are sick of her at this point, because it used to be about the talent, but now your gimmick and your insecurities have overshadowed everything. And it's like, bitch, are you confident or are you not? Okay, because do not fucking show up to a basketball game with your body hanging all out, looking a goddamn fucking mess. Okay, looking a goddamn fucking mess. And then want to cry about the shit the next day online. And all of y'all fat bitches that sit here and trauma bond with this bitch, let me tell y'all something. Because one thing that we going to stop doing in 2022, and this is why, as you can see over here, okay, as you can see over here, new podcasts are coming, okay? So let's start there, which is going to be the social commentary podcast. It is coming, and we're going to be addressing shit like this. We're going to be unpacking how there is basically trauma in everything in this world, whether it's food, clothing, artists, friendships, love, relationship, like there's trauma in everything. We're gonna get to the root. Okay, we're gonna start at the beginning. Okay, and I'm saying all of that to say, it's like when y'all don't, and it's not just fat motherfuckers, it's everybody. It's like when people don't get the response that they are looking for, or that they feel that they are warranted, suddenly you want to use oppression to your advantage. You want to attach a social cause to, whatever it is that you are fighting. Like, I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. It's okay to say a bitch looks sloppy. It's okay to say that. That does not mean that somebody wishes death upon all motherfuckers that's over 250 pounds. Like, make it make sense. Bitch, you look sloppy. You look sloppy. You look sloppy. And if you don't want people calling you sloppy, then don't look sloppy. You understand what I'm saying? And then you'll have all the fat motherfuckers that's trauma bonding, or then you'll have all the motherfuckers, because you see, you also have the fat bitches that be trying to trauma bond. Okay, that's like, okay, go Liz, so you speaking for us. Okay, the ones that ain't never had shit in life, that always felt looked over, that felt like, okay, now is our time to shine because Lizzo was there, and okay, whatever. You have those people, but then you also have the people that want to play Captain Save-A-Ho and act like, okay, they act like they give a damn, but they don't really give a damn. They only give a damn just to make it look like they doing something. Okay, you have those people that want to join in on the conversation. So then people will be like, why are you policing a woman's body? Why are you policing fat people's body? Fat people exist, and this, that, and the third. And it's just like, ugh. Oh my God. And then y'all will try to take it somewhere else. You got people on YouTube that start bringing up classism and white people and snowwalkers and all of this shit and capitalism. And oh my God, the ideal image was not created by it. Fuck all of that goddamn shit. Fuck all of that shit. Fuck all of that shit. Okay? Because see, here's the thing. And I know some of y'all probably like, why are you so invested in this? Let me tell you why. Because there's not a day in my motherfucking life where I don't go out to this motherfucking house and somebody is like, oh my God, you know who you remind me of? And I'm like, who? And they say, this fat bitch right here. And I'm like, because listen, aside from us being, beautiful, because I give her that. I'll give her that much, okay? Even though she clearly not already had enough. I'll give her that much. Okay? Even though we both beautiful and we both Tauruses and we both do music and we both know how to play the flute. Okay, maybe we are a lot alike. No, but even though all of that, me and this bitch are nothing of the sorts alike. Okay, so stop comparing us. And that's what people do every single time I go out, especially on the weekends when I'm clubbing and doing all that. It's like, hey Lizzo, hey Lizzo, hey Lizzo, and it's like, it's not cute. Stop calling me that. Stop calling me that. Okay, especially when, again, me and her were both rising, trying to do the big girl thing, at the same damn time. But obviously she was already on a platform, and it's just like, ugh. Because for me, for somebody who literally lives in my confidence, right? And mind you, there's so much that I'm insecure about. Okay, listen. Make sure that y'all tune into the Let's Start There podcast, because again, I'm going to be discussing any and every topic, okay, and giving my thoughts and opinions on any and every topic, and then I'm going to reveal my trauma to that topic, okay? So y'all going to get all my tea and my insecurities and shit on that podcast, okay? Make sure that y'all are tuning in. But for me, I've always been forced to be confident because from a very young age, I already knew that I was coming into a world that did not give a shit about me. Okay? Because see, when it starts in your own home and your family shows you how they don't give a fuck about you, and then you go out into the world and then that's kind of regurgitated back to you, based off of your interactions with people, that kind of plays a huge part on your self-esteem. You know what I'm saying? So people ask me all the time and it bugs me. It bugs me, and we're not going to go too deep on this. Like, that's what the whole fucking point of the podcast is. Which one? Because there's 3. But, let's start there. But people ask me all the time, like, oh my God, how are you so confident? And, were you always this confident? And this, that, and the third. And it's like, yeah, because for me, unlike everybody else who is like, they go through this whole self-esteem thing and da-da-da, like, not that I didn't, but for me, having confidence was out of survival. You know what I mean? Because it was like, again, at a very young age, I realized like, this world is going to chop me up and chew me up and spit me the fuck back out. You know what I'm saying? And I even posted something like that on Twitter earlier today where I was like, every day more and more, I begin to understand my Sagittarius North Node 11th house placement, right? If you don't know what that means, basically North Node is your destiny. Sagittarius is like a sign of like teaching. So 11th house is like the house of groups and shit like that. So Sagittarius North Node 11th house is basically like a Martin Luther King, a Malcolm X, like a leader, a political figure, somebody that leads the way, like a Will Smith, or Ariana Grande, like somebody that's ahead of the pack, and just kind of changes the future for the better good, right, of humanity, right? And so, again, learning very young that, okay, wow, like this world is literally beating me the fuck up. But this is also my destiny, and this is like still feeling like I need to do something good for humanity. I had no choice but to be confident about myself, because a lot of times, a lot of days, that would make or break whether I saw the next fucking day. You know what I'm saying? Like that would make or break whether I made it out of that day alive. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it was a matter of survival. So of course I get a little bit more offended, or I get a little bit more affected by situations like this when I see people that are not living their truth, when I see people that are trying to fake it till you make it, when I see people that are on a platform like Lizzo who are doing all of this whole confidence thing as an act, as a gimmick. But then the danger in all of that is that you're not, oh, just some Sky Santana on YouTube with just a couple of 90,000 followers, whatever. You are at the Grammys, you're at the MTV Awards, you're all of these places, you have millions of followers, selling millions of records, right? And this is your brand. You have people that are buying into you, investing into you, that are believing in you. Okay, like believing in the YouTuber, okay, like not, even though now it's 2022 and like YouTube has become like the new, Hollywood, we're still talking about the entertainment industry where, like, come on, 20 years ago, motherfuckers was falling out of windows and jumping off bridges for Michael Jackson. Okay. Let Beyonce come through a motherfucking place, the whole place gonna shut down. Like, we know what people do for their favorite artists. So when you have somebody like a Lizzo, whose brand is body image, positivity, confidence, be you, boo, da-da-da, all of this great shit, right? And you have all of these people that are invested into this brand. And you yourself that is selling this brand don't even fully wholeheartedly believe in your product. Like, what is that saying to the consumer? What the fuck is that saying to the consumer? You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine if you wanted to buy some food, right? Or some deodorant, right? Let's say deodorant, right? Hopefully everybody out here use deodorant. But let's say you wanted to buy some deodorant. And on the package, the shit says, may or may not work. Bitch, are you still gonna buy that shit? What if this shit say, may or may not give you herpes? Like, are you still gonna buy that shit? Like where are we going with it at this point? And do you understand what I mean? It's like, you have to be careful with that, because especially now in 2022, where the rate of mental health, like, oh God, that's gonna be another topic on the pod, because nowadays, oh my God, my mental health, oh my God, some of y'all bitches just lazy, but we'll talk about that a different day. But my mental health, right? And then especially with all the suicide rates and things like that up, you want to be careful with what it is that you're putting out there. And granted, we could say yes, because as an artist, I get it. Like, this is Lizzo. Like, she didn't ask for this fame. She didn't ask for this access. She didn't ask to be placed on a pedestal and have people follow. Well, yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. See, now for any other artist, maybe I could say that. Okay, maybe for any other artist, I could say that. Maybe for like a Lauryn Hill, who's proven to not have given a fuck. Okay, who continues to prove that she don't give a fuck. Okay. But for a Lizzo, again, when you come in the game and your way to get on is by selling your body and using that as your gimmick, as your golden ticket to get on, whether you meant to or not to, baby, you done built up a whole hole of people just like you that are supporting you, that are buying your music, that are this, that, and the third. You purposely chose to become a leader of a movement. And so as a leader of that movement, you need to be very, very careful with the messaging. And again, I don't feel like Lizzo is that girl. I don't. If you're really that confident about your body, then baby, why the fuck are you crying every 2 minutes? Why are you crying every 2 minutes? It's like either you want to be naked or you don't. Like, you want to be naked and then you want everybody to give you the same praise that they give a Halle Berry. Baby, it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. And all of that bitches is just like her waiting for that day to happen. Get over it, baby. It's never going to happen. Yes. Woo, yes. Don't get me wrong. Yes. Do not get me wrong. The men love them some BBW ass on smother you. Oof, I know. Okay. 99 problems with dick ain't one. Trust or puss. Okay. Well, 99 problems with dick ain't one. Okay. So you ain't gotta tell me twice that niggas don't give a fuck about me. Like, come on now. Okay. But at the same time, it's just like, y'all got to get out of this habit of thinking that y'all can just And it's crazy too, because it be y'all motherfuckers that just do nothing but sit around and complain. It's like, it'd be something different if you're doing something to actually try to change the world. But a lot of y'all motherfuckers want change, but ain't doing shit. Like, but complaining. And complaining on social media only does but so many things, right? You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not like you down at your government offices and applying for certain jobs to get a position to where you could create actual change. No, y'all just get on Twitter, Instagram, leave comments, and go viral on TikTok for complaining. But y'all got to get out of this mindset that, oh, it's about to be like, I don't know. I don't know if people think, oh, this is about to be like a fat girl world, or like, fat girls need to be number one, or like, I don't know, but I don't know. Who the fuck raised y'all? That's really where we need to start. Like, let's start there, okay? Because who the fuck raised y'all that got y'all thinking that just because you fat, you owed any handouts? Like, baby, don't nobody give a fuck. People still gonna bully you. People still gonna talk shit about you. You still gonna go into a fucking store and feel uncomfortable, okay? Because there's a whole section that says plus size, and of course it doesn't have as many items as you want it to fucking have, okay, as the other sections. Okay, then you might try on the shit, and the shit might not even fit. It might be cheaper made than the other materials. You still gonna be mad when you go to Six Flags and you can't get on a fucking ride. Like, but see, you know what you do when all of this shit happens? Again, you get into positions so where you can make actual change rather than sitting around and waiting for somebody like a Lizzo to say something, and then you attach on, and then it's like a fat girl mob going on. Like, no, that is not the way to do shit. It's not. It's not. It's not. And I'm not saying that any of that shit is right, but I don't know. I don't know. A lot of it I feel like it's pathetic. A lot of it I feel like people don't really want solutions. I feel like y'all want escapes, right? Again, the point of let's start there. I feel like a lot of people, hear me when I say this again, I feel like a lot of people aren't looking for a solution. They're looking for escapism. You know, and so people would much rather trauma bond than get to a solution. You know what I'm saying? Because the solution is scary. It's uncomfortable. It's unbelievable that it could even happen, right? But whereas you're in a situation where you're trauma bonding, there's that comfortability of, oh, I'm mad, you're mad too, so now I feel vindicated, and now I feel seen. Especially if we're talking about an issue or a situation to where you were never seen, or you never felt comfortable, or you never felt like anybody ever heard you or listened to you, or and I don't know. I just want to know, like, what's the end goal at this point? Like Lizzo, what are we doing? Like, are you losing weight? Are you gonna become a skinny bitch? Are you just gonna be fat? Are you gonna continue to do this body positive thing and then cry every other day? Like, can we get somewhere with this? Because it's all over the fucking place, and it's the messaging for me. It's the messaging for me, and it's just not making sense. And I don't know, baby. If you're gonna be positive about your body, then be positive about your body. Okay, positive should outweigh the negatives, right? I mean, I don't know science, I don't know math, but that's kind of what I knew. Okay, is that a positive should always outweigh the negative, right? So if somebody got something negative to say about your body, positive body, how do you even hear it? Because you should be so positive and so full of joy, okay, and so happy with your body that you shouldn't even hear it. You shouldn't even hear it. Like, what? Wait, baby, because I'm so high, I'm so elevated, and you down there. How the fuck you even hearing them, Lizzo? Let's start there. Let's start there. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what type of world y'all want us to live in. Like, I don't know. And like, that's really what it's feeling like it's coming down to. It's feeling like you're insecure because like you're insecure and you're mad and you're upset because we don't live in the type of world that you want us to live in. It's like you have these days where you feel on top because, you know, people are telling you that you look beautiful or that you look cute, and secretly they mean for a big girl, right? But it's getting to your head, and then you kind of forget that. It goes to your ego, and so then you get up on TikTok and start doing weird shit like eating Oreos with cookies, okay, and bare nakedness, forgetting the fact that you weigh over 300 fucking pounds and thinking that it's okay. And I'm not saying that it's not okay or that it is okay. But what I'm saying is that, like, come on, find your reality and stick to it, okay? Find what position it is that we playing here and stick to it. Like, either we're going to be mad at everybody and stay stuck in that hole, or we're going to fight for the big girls and this, that, and the third, or we're going to be happy about you know what I'm saying? Because for somebody to be so body positive, damn, all we do is focus on the negative. And I'm tired. I'm fucking tired. Okay, and she ain't the only one. I'm just tired of everybody in their trauma in 2022. I'm tired. Like, I'm tired of people leading with their traumas. Like, y'all ain't tired yet. Like, it's no longer cute. It's not cute anymore. Like, even with accolades, like, I don't want to be the first Black anything. I don't want to be the first trans anything. I don't want to be the first BBW plus. Like, that, none of that shit is fucking cute. Why can't I just be human and here and exist? But everything has to be about what makes you different than the other person. And we focus so much more on our differences and our similarities that it holds us back. That holds us back. Like, bitches could have been dropping albums and music videos and Grammys and gotten so much further in her career. But here we are, only able to discuss her fucking weight. It's tragic. And as somebody like me, who's an artist that is clearly still on YouTube and not at that place yet, it's just like, wow. So that's what bitches do when they given a chance at stardom. Got it. I'll make sure I don't waste my opportunity when it comes. Right. So make sure that you guys head over to, or chat, let me not even fuck it up, bitch. It's on screen. Okay. It's on screen. Make sure that y'all are subscribed to the podcast, whatever is available. Be looking out for them. That is a new schedule. Okay. Podcasts are coming. Okay. Baby. That's what it is. Okay. And follow me on my social medias. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. I got to go because I ain't got shit else to say at this point. Bye. Oh, wait. Do I have anything else to say? No, I don't. Bye-bye. As soon as I find the right outro. Bye.
I do what I want cause who gon' touch me? I get to the green cause I'm all about money. I'm looking like cash.